What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hockey, and today we're gonna be reacting to Fresh finally receives his wake up call. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I'm like still figuring out what I can and can't do on this YouTube stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. Fresh and Dusty is a crazy way to open it up. Let's get straight into it.
O'Shea Duke Jackson, back
Yeah,
at it again with another episode of.
Oh Lord, if you ain't see, I will know. I don't think I actually ended up uploading my Travis Hunter video. I think that shit got corrupted. Man, that guy's goofy.
The Celebrity Junk.
Chunk.
The Fresh and Fit podcast is notorious for kicking out women on their show. But
Yeah,
they're
very
also
notorious.
for disrespecting
Damn,
black people.
they're
This
very
has become
chopped.
a repetitive theme.
Oh wait, for real?
Complex of their show.
I haven't even watched that shit. I've never watched a single.
It's okay. Black people need to just stop being lazy. You're not gonna get a handout, okay? We're not gonna give you your reparations because guess who's gonna have to pay for that? The middle class is gonna have to pay for it. Yes. Let's keep it 1,000. You get your reparations. What you gonna do with it? You buy a bunch of some Jordans.
Alright. Am I controversial if I slightly agree with him? Now, do I think that black people deserve reparations 100% because Native Americans got reparations, and they still have like things in act to this day, for what was caused to them. So I 100% still believe that we should, we still deserve our reparations. But what I will say is a lot of black people that if we were to really get reparations, a lot of that shit would be blown on stupid ass shit. And the reason why we know this is look at tax returns. Like, tell me you don't know a friend that every time I get their tax return, they go and fucking buy a new outfit, new Jordans, a bag of weed, and a bunch of liquor. We all got that person. We all. I'm literally imagining 5 of these niggas right now, like they're rubbing their hands together around like March and April and shit. They're like, yeah, I'm about to really trying to really get fly as fuck and live the life for like 2 months, and then I go back to being broke as shit the rest of the year. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm sorry.
Drugs, some weed.
Now, in this instance,
see what I'm saying? Like, gang, I 50-50 on that, because we all know for real, some people, if we were to get reparations, would blow their shit on stupid shit. Let's be honest.
Of course, talking about how silly black people are for reparations, and then
I don't think it's silly though. I don't think it's silly for us to want them, and I feel like it is deserved. But I also feel like if we were to obtain them, a lot of people would waste their money.
Is sitting there.
It would still put money into the economy, but it's still just dumb.
And then Fresh wasn't saying anything. But again, Fresh starts to get involved with it too, and he does more in this clip.
Yeah. What good? You gotta buy some Fendi. You gotta buy some guns. You can buy some guns. Yeah.
Wow.
You are gonna spend the money and invest. Go back to jail. Majority are gonna do criminal.
Yep.
Come on, man. Let's keep it a million. Let's keep it all the way a million.
Buy some rims. Oh yeah, look at
That nigga's stupid. Look at the rims.
Interesting. Whenever you consider Fresh dealing with like the Jews, he has the utmost respect for the Jews. So even if Myron starts going off on the Jews, Fresh will refuse to say anything. And again,
oh, of course. See, this is a topic you can't really say anything about, so I'm not gonna say anything. I have no problems with the Jews. My bad, guys. The video was lagging or something like that.
Blacks are for wanting reparations, and again, both of these
I don't think
guys
that people
got
are
into
silly for
America
reparations.
because of the Civil Rights Act of 1965 that helped other people like themselves. I believe Fresh is from Barbados and then Myron from.
Oh, so y'all aren't even from fucking America talking all this shit? Yeah, Trump, get him out of here. Trump, get him out of here, man. I'm out to make a phone call. We better make a phone call. That's what I'm saying.
go fucking do shit with it. I tried being for like 6 months. That's
What?
yeah. Listen, man.
Big chains and all that.
I tried.
So he says here, I tried being the N-word. It was the R-word, right? It was silly. It didn't make any sense. Now, here's a situation that you come across when you, as a black person, go around disrespecting black people, then what you don't understand is you're setting the tonality for somebody to come ahead and disrespect you also. And this is what a lot of black people understand. When they see, when other groups, see you disrespecting black people, then technically they're going to come out and they're going to do the same exact
100%. Look at anytime black people make fun of white people and you around one of your white friends, and then the homies start getting, it happens.
Fresh, I just don't like you. You're just, I just don't like you. And Myron, you tell guys to get into real estate. It's like, bro, the barrier for entry to that is so high. Like, you need to just tell people to buy Bitcoin. Really, that's
No, okay. Yeah. We're not even gonna talk about him saying the N-word because I mean, whatever. I've fucking been called the N-word 1,000 times at this fucking point in my life. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. He's very right about Bitcoin. If you cannot afford to buy one Bitcoin, there's no fucking point in you having Bitcoin because you will never really get crazy returns. But anyway,
simple.
So why am
I just don't like you, bro. I just, like, it's
Are you
that
white?
simple.
Are you
I
white?
just don't like you.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, I'm white.
You just said the N-word?
Yeah,
I didn't give you the
I
password.
did.
yeah.
don't
I didn't give you the
need that.
password. Oh,
Did.
That is you, my friend.
So here's the
Never
thing, bro.
needed one.
All right, let me.
now I will also say this: these are the type of niggas they'll do this shit, but they will never say this shit in person.
You need one, my friend.
I'm from the street. I'm from the street. Like, I'm really
No,
from
you're
the
not. You're a white
Yes,
boy
I
in
am,
your
brother.
mom's
Yes, I
basement.
am, bro.
Oh,
You can
bro,
ask
please,
about me.
please.
Ask about me in the area that I live in, brother. You can
Hold
ask
on,
about me.
Where you live at?
I
Where you
live in
at?
Dallas. You can ask about
Dallas,
me, bro.
Texas?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go inside and sit in the street. I promise you, they'll beat your ass.
I do it all the time, brother. I got tons
No,
of
you
homies in the
don't.
hood,
No,
bro. I
I
got
don't-
in
Dallas?
South Dallas. I got
Bro,
in East
hold
Dallas.
on.
I got homies in
I
North
don't Dallas. You said
I got homies
brick
everywhere,
race,
brother.
bro. You're
You're-
a
Bro, I see
capping,
through
bro.
your fake ass facade, brother.
What
I see
facade?
through it.
I am me on camera, having fun. I got the lifestyle you wish you had, and you're your mom's basement probably. Oh, bro. Okay. Okay. And oh, it said the N-word. You want a brownie? You're not Nick Fuentes, bro. He can say it. You got to pass. You don't. You're not Nick, bro.
So now here we have a white guy who calls Fresh a B.
Straight up.
Now,
No. The way that he called him a bitch ass nigga was kind of frying me. He said, "I just think you're a bitch ass nigga." Like, like just straight up. I think you're just a bitch ass nigga. I don't fuck with you. Like,
shocking because Fresh said, wait a minute, I didn't give you a pass to use the N-word, so stop the show. It's okay for you, who is a immigrant to America and
yeah,
black,
you're not
for
even
you
from
refer
here.
to black Americans as the N-word.
Yeah.
All right? And you talk down on blacks. But now
100%.
the person is white and they need to get a pass from you to say the N-word? Well, see, the reality
You're not
is
even from
they
here,
see
gang. You need a
being
pass.
disrespectful towards blacks. So when you're disrespectful towards blacks, then there is no reason for them to
Yeah.
respect
If you
blacks
could do
either,
whatever you want
okay?
towards black
Because
people,
you're not
why
showing
can't
any
we,
respect
man?
for yourself. And then the guy repeats it. He says, "You heard what I said, BAN."
Said- Yeah.
Fresh says what? Well, you wouldn't say that in front of other blacks. You couldn't go to Dallas and say that. Well, the reality is, Fresh, you wouldn't go to Dallas and say that.
Hell
you
no.
wouldn't say anything that he's saying. You nor Myron will go around saying what he's saying in front of blacks because you guys talk even worse about blacks than what
Than
he's
him.
doing. And what people
Yeah,
will see
100%.
is the white guy. Yeah, he shouldn't use the N-word, but he's saying, check my credentials. People know about me. Ask
Yeah.
about me.
Ask about me, Nick. I've been in these streets, Nick. Real street, Nick, man. Born and raised, gang.
He basically
You feel
said
me? Say
he's
no.
running with the blacks. He just happened to be white. So
Yeah.
in other words, I got more pull in the black community than you.
Then you do, nigga. Oh!
And
Yo.
I'm calling you the N-word. For me, I'm not looking at it as racist.
Race-
That's just what
you're
I
just
think
a-
you are. But see, Fresh is not ready for that type of smoke. And many dudes ain't ready for that type of smoke. And see,
Hell
this is what I
no.
want to tell you guys.
Like a
When
lot
you're
of
in
niggas
front
ain't.
of other groups and other communities, you really got to be careful of what you're saying about the black community in front of those folks.
Yes.
Let me give you an example.
Yes.
I was living in Poland, okay? And
Poland,
there was a brother
wow.
that was from, I'm not going to say the country, but it's a big African country. And he
I
was
already know her.
talking down on the problems in this country. The country's very well known. They're a trendsetter, so you can probably figure out what it was. So he was saying, look, the country I have is corrupt. The people are corrupt. Folks steal. Then he shifted the conversation to talking about the women. Like, the women in my country, all they want is money. All they want is this. All they want is that. And I'm sitting
Sounds
there
like
just
most
having a
women around the
conversation
world.
with us, other blacks. And I was concerned. I'm like, hey, bro, do you actually tell this to white people? He said, yeah, why not? It's the truth. I said, well, you may feel that it's the truth, my brother, but you got to understand, you're living in Europe, and people here are already hostile towards us
Black
blacks.
people. They do not
And
like
I was
black
talking
people,
to him in
yeah.
that way because when you live in Poland, it's not like, let me be honest. When you live in
Yeah.
Poland, people don't look at you as oh, you're Ghanaian, or you're South African, or you're
You're
Jamaican,
black.
or
No, you're
you're
black.
Nigerian,
You're black, nigga. You are
you're,
black.
Black American. They look at you as all black, and you're you're from Africa. Everybody, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
once you go
Yep.
out there and you start saying that, then it hurts
Give-
the impression of blacks all across the city. So anyways,
Yeah.
he ended up getting with this particular Polish lady. And of course, he was going around allegedly
Talking
saying
all
the
this
same
shit.
things I told him not to say.
Yep. Yep.
He was talking to her about the things that I'm talking to you about now. And so when he did it, they initially had a fight. Not a physical fight, but they was arguing. And then
Yeah.
what did she start to use against him as ammo? She was
Nigga.
saying, you in my country, like your country.
Oh.
This is what you do. And
Oh.
N-word type of thing that she used.
Yeah.
It was she definitely used some language to let him know that as a black person he was less than, and so then he felt
Yeah.
really bothered by that, and he felt like, oh well, you're being racist. Like you're being racist towards me. How can you be racist towards me? Like,
You're
that's
racist
not
towards your
right.
own
So now
people.
he
You
wants
don't
to
even.
try and play the victim role, right? So
Yeah, of
again,
course.
you want to play the victim role. But then again, you were not saying that when you were going around talking about your own community in front of the whole entire world to see. Even if
Yeah.
you don't like black women, you don't like black men, when you're in front of other groups and people are watching, they watch it how you treat your people. They watch it, right? They
Yeah.
watch it.
Please,
You are the
everyone
number
listen,
one
especially
person
if you
that
were
can
African American.
teach
Please
others how to
listen.
treat you. I want to give a shout out to Steve Dean. It's been a long time since we did the show, but he says, you teach people how to treat you. And this is the reality of it all. Yes, you do. And when you go out there and you act silly like that, and then people start coming towards you with that same kind of racism, and all of a sudden now it's too hard. Same thing that's
Yeah.
happened to Myron. I'm not even going to play the clip, but we've already heard it. Myron has had multiple instances where he's
Where
been
people-
talking down on blacks, similar to what we
Yeah.
have seen just now. Said some of the
Multiple.
most disrespectful things. He will go to the white supremacist chat rooms, and do you
Yes.
think that they give him any kind of credit for him
No.
talking down on blacks?
No.
Nah, you don't get no
They're
credit
like,
for that.
get your black monkey ass on with the rest of them. You thought you were one of us? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, well we gonna give you somewhat of a pass. No, they're not gonna give you no pass. What
Yeah, bruh.
happens? They talk to you crazy.
It's
like you would
fuck.
Talk to another person's
They
adversary
talk to
'cause they
you
don't
crazy
respect
as
you. You don't
fuck,
respect
nigga.
your people. The biggest people that white supremacists respect are those people who are the exact opposite of them for their groups. All right, if you're a white supremacist, want to know who you respect? Most likely, somebody in the Nation of Islam. All right, this is why the Ku Klux Klan and Elijah Muhammad. Actually, the Ku Klux Klan was trying to fund Elijah Muhammad and them to stay
What?
separate. That was the respect. The respect was we don't like each other, but we want
Yeah.
to stay away from each other. Then,
Yeah.
ironically, if you ever want to be friends, it got to be built on respect first. Okay, so you down
All right,
your
let's get
community,
into it.
and I'm down
Hold
for
the
my
fuck, hold
community.
the fuck.
But the
Yeah.
moment you start, kowtowing and trying to, talk down on other people, other blacks at the behest of the whites, because you are doing it on some of the whites' behalf, not all of them. Then it
Bruh, some of
disrespecting you.
them.
So bruh come on the channel and he just start clowning him. Now he might
Yeah,
think
for
he's
real.
black. He might not mean it as a racist thing, even though what he's doing is wrong. But he's
Yeah,
like,
man.
look, man, I'm in South Dallas. I'm in Dallas, wherever he's
Yo,
saying
what's
he's from.
up?
Like,
Come
I
pull
go out
up.
there and say it like I'm one of them. You the one that's not one of them. In other words, I'm more
Ooh.
black than you.
Than you
Now,
are,
I
and
can
that's-
guarantee you, I have never heard nobody, no white person, come on Dr. Umar Johnson stream and said there's many problems he got. I ain't never heard nobody say it on Boy stream. Many problems he had.
yep,
I ain't never
yep.
heard nobody say it on Tariq Nasheed's stream. I ain't never heard nobody-
Actually, fair enough. I don't think I've heard it on any of those. And the Tariq one is probably the most interesting one because Tariq really be getting their ass. Like, I don't know. I might have to react to a Tariq video. That's very different. And I might make like a second reaction channel, but that's very different. But I might have to react to a Tariq video. That nigga funny as hell.
They said on nobody's stream, but I done seen several instances of
Where you
people
get
going to
called-
Fresh and Fit after they have clowned black people and get disrespected like that. I've seen multiple instances. I've seen people do the same thing to Candace Owens, talk about her like that, as much
Yeah.
buffooning as she does. Again, who you doing all that for? Respect yourself. You ain't got to put down your community to get no respect from them. What are they giving
Yeah.
you anyway?
Mm.
The
They don't-
white people are non-blacks who dislike black people will never give you anything anyway because they don't like your ass either. Okay, so you
Yep.
validating what
Yep.
you think is not gonna help you no way.
Fuck
you will
no.
only get validation from somebody if you have a power move. You make folks respect you. This is the same play the gays did. The LGBTQ community got where it's gotten today largely because of forcing respect. Same
Yeah.
thing with the Muslims. I remember after 9/11, it was almost free reign on hatred towards Muslims.
Oh, for real? I'm
Hit the
assuming,
top.
yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you
That
can
makes
say almost
sense.
anything. Same thing with to a certain degree, not as bad. But what happened with the Asian community after COVID?
Yeah,
They made
yo,
good real quick.
yep. That no, see, for real, this is facts. I'm not gonna lie. Now that he's bringing it up like this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I go, it's very true, bro. And I even have caught myself in the past, like I'll be like, man, like I don't understand why us as black people we can't do this or that, or we can't do this, or people can't, we can't just do this and shit. So I definitely caught myself, but I learned to stop doing it because I live in a predominantly white area, and what I noticed is as soon as you start talking about black people, they immediately their any racial thought or like stereotype they had about black people, they're gonna start bringing it out, and they're gonna start bringing it out because you kind of not justified. They are like, I guess, kind of you kind of confirmed their stereotypes about black people, like when you tell stories like that. But yeah, I didn't mean to go on a super big rant. This was just a little bit of a different video. I also hope I don't get as much hate on this video. I mean, I understand, like, I'm a young nigga. I don't have that much money. Like, I know some dude was commenting like, like something. I don't fucking know. Anytime I talk about Fresh and Fit, I get a lot of haters on the video. So I mean, it is what it is. But it's your boy Hockey. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out your boy a lot. And I am out. Peace.